Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to day 11 of our Pray First devotional series. If we've never had the chance to meet, my name is Ross, and I am the associate campus pastor here at our North Campus. And today we are continuing in this tabernacle prayer, specifically looking at the candlestick. Now, the candlestick was this 7-branched candle that sat in the interior of the tabernacle, and it was perpetually burning. That was part of the priest's responsibility, was to keep this candle burning to illuminate their work, but also to symbolize the perpetual light and presence of God. The candle was a symbol. And cover to cover in the Bible, we see this theme of light emerging through the biblical narrative, sometimes the contrast between light and darkness. And so I want you to do something. I want you to think of the last time that you found yourself in a movie theater. I know that sounds odd, but just go with me. I want you to think of the last time you were at the movies. I'm a big fan of Marvel movies. I watch any Marvel movie. And so I want you to remember the last time you were at the theater, specifically when the movie ended and it was time to get up out of your chair, leave the theater, and maybe you left into a lobby space, maybe you left immediately into a parking lot, but I want you to remember what it felt like to move from the darkness of the theater into that intense, bright, blinding light of the lobby or of the parking lot. I want you to remember what it felt like to move from that darkness into the light. Because if you're anything like me, sometimes the feeling or the thought is, I want to go back into the dark. Why? Because it's comfortable. And how often do we find ourselves in this journey of faith wanting to move back into the darkness, the secrets, the hiding, because it's comfortable? And yet Jesus in John chapter 8 says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. But some of us look back at Jesus and say, Jesus, I choose the darkness. Why? Because it's comfortable. And what if today Jesus would ask you this question: in what areas of your life is it time to move from the darkness, from the secrets, from the hiding, into Jesus's light? Because Jesus also says in the Sermon on the Mount that we are the light of the world. That's you, that's me, which means that the invitation from Jesus is to reflect his light to those around us in such a way that we become like a city on a hill. It's unmistakable, Jesus' presence, his light in and through us. And so in what ways today might we choose to move from darkness into the light, into the life that Jesus says is available?